This is the X Sports Network. AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back here to E.O. Coffman Middle School. We had a girls game earlier. Coffman won that one 41-12. Now it's time for the boys action here. Getting ready to introduce the starting lineups for both sides. For South Lawrence, their starting five will be Vinny Velaz, Elijah Chapman, Cutler Tinnon, Harley Thornton, and Saber Franklin. Their head coach is Abby Prince. On the other side for E.O. Coffman, their starting five will be Brooks Durham, Max Carr, Jake Moore, Sam Nichols, and Mason Neal. Their head coach is Michael Holman. A packed house here at E.O. Coffman. Lightened up just a tad since the girls' game. Here on the Hillbilly Night, the Claw, the student section known here at E.O. Coffman, all in, their best hillbilly redneck gear, I guess you could say. It's also their game day night, I guess you could say. The starting lineups being introduced here. E.O. Coffman girls got win number 7 on the air, winning that one, defeating South Lawrence 7-1 in pretty good fashion. Getting the starting lineups here is South Lawrence going to be wearing black uniforms, white numerals. They'll be going from left to right. E.O. Coffman wearing white uniforms, red numerals outlined in blue. They'll be going from right to left whenever starting lineups here are introduced. I believe it's only the second home game here for the Panthers so far this season. Missed all of last year here in the gym. Had to play at Davy Crockett Elementary and at Lawrence County High School because of renovations done here to the gym, and we're back here for this season. Starting lines have been introduced, and now it's time here for some middle school boys basketball. Officials are ready. Starting lineups have been introduced. Now it's time for Stallion and Panther basketball here on the X Sports Network. Franklin and Nichols to tip it off here. And that one gets knocked into the hands of Mason Neal. Neal, beautiful pass on the other side to Max Carr. Carr knocks it down, and the Panthers lead this one early, 2-0. Press put on here, Cutler Tinnon trying to get rid of it, and that one battle for it, and we get a jump ball, and that's going to stay with South Lawrence. Vinny Vala is going to take it out of bounds here for the Stallions and gets it into Franklin. Franklin now into Elijah Chapman. Chapman across the timeline. Pulls up. He'll drive and loses that one out of bounds. Knocked away by Neal. Will stay with South Lawrence. Valles to take it out of bounds. And finds Chapman. Chapman dribbles, man-to-man put on by the Panthers, gets it over to Tennant. Tennant, that one's knocked away, but back into the hands of Chapman. Finally stolen away, and again, a beautiful pass out to Max Carr. Carr picks up his 4th point of the game. Coffman leads it 4-0. Valles loses that one into the hands of Thornton. Thornton picks up his dribble now to Franklin. Franklin drives, throws up a shot, rolls out, but he's fouled. Little foul will go against Jake Morris, team's first. And that will send Saber Franklin to the line to shoot 2. First shot's on its way, back iron no good. Next shot here for Franklin, off the back iron, no good. Coming out with the rebound is Sam Nichols. Nichols ahead here. It's Neal. Now Moore going to try corner 3. Rattles out, no good. Rebound. And they get back out to Moore again. Moore, skip pass. Over here straight away. Nichols shot no good. Rebounded by Chapman. That one stolen away now by Carr. Beautiful pass out to Brooks Durham, up and in. 6-0 is the Panther lead here. 4:45 remaining in the first. Pass inside to Chapman, and Chapman's going to get fouled by Durham. His first, team second. 4:41 remaining here in the first. Valles to take it out of bounds for the Stallions. And gets it in to Chapman. Chapman gets that one stolen away by Durham. Durham ahead to Carr. Carr, left-handed layup off the glass, no good. And Durham trying to fight for the rebound, gets it out to Moore. Moore, now to Carr. Carr, off the glass, no good. Rebound Durham, he goes off the glass, and that one rattles home. Rebound and a putback for Brooks Durham. Coffman leads 8-0. Inbounding in to Thornton. Thornton tries to dribble out, and that one is in the hands of Franklin. Franklin, and that one's stolen by Brooks Durham. His second steal, and he's going to move it out quickly. Dribbles it off his shins, regains it, goes up and in. What a move by Brooks Durham. He's got 6. Coffman leads 10-0, and now we have a timeout here called by Abby Prince, her first. And we'll take that break with him here on the X Sports Network.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Coffman on a roll early. South Lawrence had to call its first timeout. The Panthers lead at 10-0, 3:55 remaining in the first quarter. Valles gets it into Franklin. Gets it knocked away, but back over to Valles. Valles loses that one and regains it. Takes it coast to coast off the glass, but is fouled on the miss. Max Carr is going to pick up his first, team's third, and Valles will go to the line to shoot 2. Drove down the sidelines, Lost it a couple times, regained it, now picks up the foul. First shot off the glass, no good. Second shot here from Valles on its way. That one rattles out, no good, but a rebound by Thornton. Thornton, he goes up and he's going to get fouled here by Mason Neal. Neal picks up his first, team's fourth. Now Thornton will go to the line to shoot 2. Stallions 0 for 4 so far in the game from the line. And the first shot on its way, and that one's in. First points for the Stallions. Harley Thornton trying to make it 2 for 2. That one's on its way, back iron no good, and rebound. Now goes in the hands of Franklin. He goes up and in, and he's fouled. And picking up the foul will be Sam Nichols. So Franklin has a shot in an AM1. On its way, back iron no good. Durham comes up with the rebound. Durham moving it quickly the other way. Out the car, open in the corner for three. Rattles it home. He's got 7. Coffman leads at 13-3. Vallis trying to break the press. Stolen away by Carr. Carr with a 4-1 ahead to Moore. Left-handed laid up and in. 15-3 Panthers lead. Chapman picks up his dribble facing the press. Gets it out to Franklin. Franklin into the hands of Thornton, who crosses the timeline. And he loses that one, stolen away by Carr. Carr, and he gets fouled by Franklin. Franklin picks up his first, team's first. 2:58 remaining here in the first. Moore now inbounds into Neal. Neal to Carr. Carr to Nichols. Nichols drives into the paint, goes up. Crazy shot, but a rebound here by Carr. Into the hands of Moore, loses it momentarily. Picks up his dribble now to Parker Durham. Brooks Durham, excuse me. He loses that one into the hands of Tennant. Tennant, and stolen away by Durham. Durham now out to Moore. He'll try a 3 near the corner. Rattles out, no good. Rebound by Nichols. That one's up and in. His first points of the game, and it's a 17-3 Panther lead. Vallis now to Thornton, ahead to Chapman across the timeline. Chapman, pressure put on by the Panthers. Gets it out to Thornton. He'll try a 3. No good. Carr with the rebound, and he's going to push it up the court. Long pass out to Durham. Right-handed layup up and in. He's got 8. Coffman leads 19-3. Vallis throws it away into the hands of Carr. Head to Durham. Durham, and he's going to get fouled from behind by Vallis. His first, team second. Now we got subs about to come in here for South Lawrence. Watkins and Lyles will come in for Chapman and Tennant. Neal takes it inbounds, into Moore, up and in, and up. We're going to get an offensive foul called against Jake Moore. Moore picks up his second, team 6th. Michael Holman on the other side is giving one of the officials an earful. Inbounds in here to Watkins. Watkins now gets it over to Lyles. Lyles finally gets ahead to Franklin. Had an open shot but lost control. And that one is going to get knocked out of bounds. Moore now is going to check out. Beck Lamb will check in. Vallis takes it out of bounds and gets it in here to Lyles. Lyles gets that one stolen away by Neal. Neal goes the other way, up and in, and he's fouled. That will go against Watkins. Picks up his first, team's third. Neal at the line with the chance for the M1. 21-3 is the lead with a minute 37 remaining in the first. Shot is on its way, front iron no good, knocked out of bounds, and will go to South Lawrence. Inbounds in Oakley Watkins. He gets across the timeline. Pressure coming. That one's stolen away by Mason Neal. Neal, left-handed layup up and in. Neal's got 4. It's a 23-3 lead. Minute 20 left here in the first quarter. Watkins across the timeline for the Stallions. Blocked by Carr. Carr ahead to Neal. Neal, right-handed layup. That one's up and in. He's got 6. It's a 25-3 lead. Coffman backs off the press with a minute 5 remaining in the quarter. Lyles, that one's knocked away by Neal, steals it again into the hands of Land. Now Land to Carr, that one's up and in. Carr with 9, they lead at 27-3. Substitution now, Chapman in. Now we got a timeout here called by Abby Prince. A full timeout with 55 seconds remaining in the quarter. Take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Serve the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
And back here at Coffman, Sabre Franklin goes up and gets fouled. Foul will go up against Sam Nichols. And Franklin will go to the line to shoot two. First shot off the back iron, no good. Now coming into the game for the Panthers is Hud Maddox. Check in for Sam Nichols. Now 17 fouls here for the Panthers. Nichols has two. Next shot from Franklin, back iron no good, and Durham comes up with a rebound. Moving ahead quickly as Durham throws up a shot, no good. And it was Land going for the rebound, and he gets fouled on the way up, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Be Ben Lyles picking up the foul. His first team's fourth. Officials having a discussion. It might be whether or not this is a shooting foul. I thought it was. Yep, and Lamb will go to the line to shoot two. He was going up trying to get that AM1. There's free throw from Land on its way, and back iron no good. Inside kind of struggling from the line tonight, but the only thing Coffman has struggled with so far in this game. Next free throw on its way, and no good. Into the hands of Neal, throws that one up, no good. And Neal finally grabs a hold of it and is going to bring it back out. Neal now over to Maddox. Maddox throws up the floater. Almost rattles home, but the rebound out to Durham. Durham off the glass, no good. Rebound by Maddox. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Coming down the rebounds, laying in the hands of Carr. That one's in. Carr in the double figures with 11. Coffman leads at 29-3. 5 seconds remaining in the quarter. Chapman over to Thornton. Thornton drives, spins, throws up a shot, the buzzer, and it's no good. After 6 minutes of play, it's all Coffman. They lead at 29-3 at the start of the second quarter when we return here on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, you do realize that when we do it God's way, we'll always win. No, it may not show up on the scoreboard, and it may not bring home the state championship, but we'll truly be winners. We're reminded in 1 Samuel 2 and verse 9 that God will guard the feet of the faithful, but the wicked will be cut off in darkness. You see, when we do it God's way, we always are winners. Are you doing it God's way? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Back here at Coffman, start of the second quarter. Panthers leading this one 29-3 over South Lawrence. Starting things off here, Trenton Waller throws it out of bounds. He's in for Brooks Durham. Lawrence with it. Chapman over the timeline, tries to get to Lyles, eventually to Vallis. Vallis picks up his dribble out to Sabre Franklin. He throws up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Neal. Neal going to bring it across the timeline quickly. Stops. He's going to try a three. Front iron no good. Rebounded by Land. Out to Neal. Fight for it. Goes off of Neal out of bounds to South Lawrence. 5:27 remaining here in the first half. A 26-point E.O. Coffman lead. Vallis sends it in to Chapman. Chapman picks up his dribble. Now over to Vallis across the timeline. He'll try a deep three. Misses everything. Rebound. Going to come out here to Trim Waller. Waller across the timeline. Dribbles. Now out to Maddox. And Maddox took one too many steps before the dribble and gets called for the walk. And now Michael Holman going to call his first timeout here of the first half. A 30-second timeout. We'll take that quick break with him here on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Back at Coffman here after a timeout by Michael Holman. Panthers leading at 29-3. Lyles picks up his dribble. Now over to Vallis. Vallis struggling with it. Gets it back to Lyles, who crossed over the timeline. Another turnover by the Stallions. And the ball will go back to E.O. Coffman. 4:56 remaining here in the first half. Maddox one bounds into Neal. Neal across the timeline. Facing a 2-3 zone. Now over to Waller. Waller will try a left-handed three. Back iron no good. And the rebound will come out to Thornton. Thornton had the Chapman, but stolen away by Neal. Neal drives. Throws up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Maddox. Maddox throws it up. No good. Rebounded by Neal. Neal to Waller. Waller. Now over here to Maddox in the corner for three, and he gets it in. His first points. Coffman leads at 32-3. And that one's lost by Vallis. Back to Coffman here, 4:16 remaining in the quarter. Neal has the inbounds. Throws it to Waller. Waller will try another three, but he traveled before the shot. Ball will go back to the Stallions. Vallis inbounds over to Chapman. Chapman here picks it back up to Vallis. Vallis across the timeline, drives to the corner. And that one gets knocked out of bounds by Waller. Four minutes remaining here in the first half. Substitution now coming in. It will be Tinnan. He will come in for Vallis. Inbounds here to Lyles. Lyles. And that one's tipped into the hands of Neal. Neal picks up his dribble, steps back. Now to Maddox. Maddox now kicks over to Waller. Waller drives the baseline. And that one's stolen away by Tinnan. Tinnan now will bring it up for the Stallions. Gets it over to Chapman. Chapman at the logo. Double team. Stolen away by Lawler. Ahead to Neal. Neal. Right-handed layup. No good, but on the rebound. Can't get it to go. Beck. On the rebound there was Brown. Couldn't get it in. Hawkins Brown just checked in. And Chapman gets the rebound. Brings it back the other way. Over to Tinnan. Tinnan now to Chapman. Chapman drives. Over to Franklin. Franklin up and in. Nice pass and connection. Franklin's got four, and the lead's down to 32-5. Neal now over to Waller. In the corner to Maddox for three. No good. Rebound by Beck. He'll throw up a shot, and he's fouled. Foul will go against Harley Thornton. His first, team's fifth. Shooting two here will be Beck Land. First one's on its way and no good. Subs now coming in here. Looks like the original starting lineup. Next free throw by Land is no good. Rebound, but stolen away. Good job by Land. Land gets the steal and the finish on the other end. Finally gets those first points. Leads back up to 29 at 34-5. Chapman tries to cross over and hits the tie, and he was clearly over and out. Carr will come back in. Land checks out. Andrew Massa here again this first action. Carr here to Nichols. Moore in the corner. Back out to Carr. Finds Moore again. He's open. Fakes the three. Picks his dribble back up. Tries to throw it down low to Nichols. Nichols' shot is up off the glass and in. He's got 4 and the lead's out to 31 at 36-5. 2:15 remaining in the half. Chapman picks up his dribble and walks. Carr to take it out here for the Panthers. He leads all scorers with 11. Actually, Durham will take it. Well, Carr will take it out. He will cross the timeline. Gets it over here to Massa. Now to Moore. Moore back to Massa. Dribbles. And throws it down low to Nichols. Nice pass off the glass and in. And the foul. This will go against Lyles, his second, team 6th. And he got Nichols for a shot at the M1. No good. Durham comes up with a rebound. Throws his shot up. That one's no good, but he's fouled. That will go against Vallis. And Durham's first free throw is no good. Franklin will come back in for Lyles. Big shot from Durham on its way, no good. Yeah, but it's Nichols coming up with the rebound, gets it out to Carr. Carr pointing out the offense, under 2 minutes remaining here. Massa fakes the three, drives, picks up his dribble, has an open Moore in the corner for 3. Rattles out, no good. Carr now over to Moore. Moore is fouled on his way up. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. That will be Thornton picking up his second. Team's 8th. Moore at the line to shoot 2. First one's on its way. Rattles out, no good. Each side struggling from the free throw line so far here tonight. Next free throw from Moore. Yeah, that one's in. He's got 3 points on the night. 39-5 is the Coffman advantage. Chapman across the timeline, being double teamed, gets it over to Tennant. Tennant. He's now being double teamed. Nowhere to go. Finally gets it to Thornton. Thornton will drive, pick up his dribble to Tennant. Out to Vallis, he'll try a 3. And no good, rebounded by Saber Franklin. Franklin gets that one stolen away by Nichols. Nichols ahead, looking for Massa. And Massa can't handle it as it goes out of bounds. Clock stops at 1:09 left here in the first half. Chapman gets the inbounds from Vallis, and he'll cross the timeline. Gets it into Thornton. Thornton's going to drive, and he's going to be fouled. This looks like it's going against Moore, his 3rd. Team's 8th. 1-1 coming up here for Thornton. Not good free throws on either side. First one from Thornton doesn't hit the rim. It's no good. Lamb will now come in for Moore. Each side 1 of 10 from the free throw line. Pass stolen away. Franklin now ahead to Tennant. Tennant, right-handed layup, blocked from behind. Carr has it. Carr going the other way. Hits a streaking Nichols. Sends it back to Carr. Carr goes up, throws it down low to Nichols. He goes up, gets a shot off the bottom of the backboard. Now in the Thornton. Thornton, his pass to Franklin, intercepted by Durham. Now to Carr, to Nichols. Nichols off the glass and in, and the foul. Nichols now with 8. And Thornton going to pick up the foul, his 3rd, team's 9th. Chance for an and-1 here for Sam Nichols. 41-5 is the lead. Free throw on its way, and nothing but net. He goes for the and-1. He's got 9. 42-5 is the lead with 30 seconds left in the half. Chapman now over to Vallis. Vallis, his pass knocked out of bounds by Carr. Clock stops at 21 seconds left in the half. Vallis now into Chapman. Chapman drives the baseline, steps back, left-handed shot, and hit one of the guiding wires above the basket. So the ball will go back to Coffman. Sending in here to Carr as he crosses the timeline with 12 seconds left in the half. Over to Massa. In the corner to Lamb. Lamb back out to Massa. He'll try a 3. No good. Rebound by Carr. Carr to Massa and doesn't get a shot off in time. After 12 minutes of play, Coffman leads this one 42-5. We'll be back in 8 minutes for the start of the second half. That's here on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Make 2022 the year to refresh your home. And who you gonna call to help? Story & Lee, the Tennessee Valley's largest furniture store. We've stocked our 3 acres of showroom and warehouses full of inventory, and gotta make room for more arriving daily. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, all from the brands you've told us you love. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story & Lee.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm. with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
This is the good life.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
This is the X Sports Network.
It's time for Fun Facts. Today we're heading to Vermont. Vermont is our 14th state, entering the Union on March 4th, 1791, making it the first state admitted into the Union after the U.S. Constitution was ratified. Here are 5 fun facts about Vermont. 1. Vermont is the largest producer of maple syrup in the country. It takes roughly 40 gallons of maple sap to make 1 gallon of maple syrup. 2. Today, nearly 78% of Vermont is forest, compared to only 37% back in the 1880s. 3. Montpelier is the smallest state capital in the country, with less than 9,000 people. Number 4. Billboards are illegal in Vermont. Number 5. If you're thinking about whistling underwater in Vermont, don't, because it's against the law. And there you have it, 5 fun facts about Vermont. See you next time on Fun Facts.
Hey folks, this is Fred Webb, principal broker and owner of United Country Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg. Your local Realtree Land Pro agent specializing in country homes, farms, and land. If you're thinking about selling or would like a free comparative market analysis to see what your property is worth, please give us a call at 931-244-7126. We market your property worldwide to get you the most exposure, which in turn gets you the highest price in the shortest amount of time. Visit us at southerntandrealty.com.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And back here at E.O. Coffman, getting ready to start the second half. Panthers leading their rivals in South Lawrence 42-5. Take a look at the first half stats. Max Carr leading all scorers with 11. Brooks Durham with 8. Jake Moore 3. Sam Nichols 9. Mason Neal 6. Bickley 2. Hud Maddox with 3. On the other side for South Lawrence, Saber Franklin with 4. And Harley Thornton with 1. One of the stats kind of look out for is South Lawrence 1 of 10 from the line, and Coffman 2 of 11 from the charity stripe. Coffman will start off with the ball. Original starting 5 in. Bit of a change. It's Lyles in for Chapman in the starting 5 here for Lawrence. Jake Moore going to try quarter 3 and knocks it in. Moore's got 6. Coffman leads 45-5. Tendon will bring it across the timeline, gets it over to Lyles. Lyles dribbles facing the zone, tries a deep 3, no good, and will head into the concession stand literally. 5:35 remaining in the third. It's a 40-point Coffman lead. That's Neal will bring it across the timeline for Coffman. And the Moore in the corner, drives. And pass out to Neal. Down low to Durham, but stolen away by Vallis. Vallis to Lyles. Lyles ahead to Tennant. Tennant tries to get to Franklin, finally gets it. He'll try a baseline jumper, no good. And Thornton trying to track it down. It went off the hands of Nichols and will stay with the Stallions. Vallis will take it out of bounds and gets it into Lyles. Lyles picks up his dribble ahead now to Tennant at the logo. Spins and gets it out to Vallis. Vallis will try a 3. No good. And Thornton touched it while he was out of bounds. And I will go to Coffman. 4:54 remaining here in the quarter. Niels gets the inbounds from Carr, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Over to Carr. He'll try a 3. No good. Durham tries to come up the rebound. It goes off of his head and out of bounds. Vallis will send it in to Tennant. And Tennant will cross the timeline over to Lyles. Almost stolen away by Durham. Now to Thornton. Thornton tries to dribble out of traffic. Now to Vallis. He'll try a 3. Rattles out, no good. Rebound to Nichols. Skied over everybody. Nichols takes it across the court. Layup up, no good. And fighting for the rebound, Lyles comes up with it, gets it to Tennant, but tipped in the hands of Durham. Durham drives, layup no good, gets his own rebound. And a fight for it. And it's a jump ball that will go to South Lawrence. Elijah Chapman will check back in. And Lyles will check out. Chapman now will cross the timeline. 4:10 remaining in the quarter. Over to Tennant. Tennant fight for the ball. And a jump ball, and the ball will go to Coffman. Coffman takes it out of bounds. 4 minutes remaining in the quarter. Neal over to Carr. Now to Moore. Moore has it in the corner. Skip pass over to Neal. Neal drive, floater in the lane. That one's in. Neal's got 8. It's a 47-45 Panther lead. Chapman across the timeline, dribbles, facing the zone. Picks up his dribble. And stolen away by Carr. Carr, layup up, no good. Rebounded by Neal. His shot is up and in. He's in the double figures. Leads out to 44. Vallis throws up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Thornton. Thornton throws that one up, no good. Rebounded here by Jake Moore. Moore calls everyone off, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Over to Carr. Carr to an open Neal in the corner for 3, and it's in. He leads all scorers with 13. They lead it now 52-5. Timeout called here by Abby Prince with 2:52 remaining in the quarter. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
And back at Coffman, new 5 in for the Panthers. Beck Land, Hud Maddox, Hawkins Brown, Tatum Stutz, Needham Cox. Bringing across is Valles for South Lawrence. He dribbles, facing the zone, gets over to Chapman. Chapman drives the baseline, reverse layup, blocked away by Land, and will stay with the Stallions. Valles will take it out of bounds here for South Lawrence. And that one is almost stolen by Land. Now to Franklin. Franklin shot, no good. And Hawkins going to come up with the rebound. Head here to Land. Land will cross the timeline. Heads it over to Stutz. Stutz here to, now back to Hawkins. Out off the glass and in. His first points of the game. And the crowd is going crazy. Chapman now with it. And Valles will get it out to Tennant. Tennant spins. Battle for it in traffic, and Tatum Stubbs comes up with it. Now a new five, I guess, will come in. Watkins, Hunt, Shirley, and Bromley. Franklin, Thornton, Chapman are out. So is Valles. Tennant, the only regular starter. He gets the inbounds. He'll drive. Throws it out to Watkins. Watkins here, and Evelyn's intercepted by Corbin White. Land now ahead here to Stutz. Stutz layup, no good. Rebound by Maddox. His shot off the glass and in. He's got 5. The lead's out to 56 to 5. Minute 35 remaining in the quarter. That pass is intercepted by Land. Land going to take it the other way. Left-handed layup up and in. He's got 4. It's a 58 to 5 lead. Tennant will bring it across the timeline here for the Stallions. Gets it into Shirley. Shirley. That shot by Watkins is no good. He was fouled in the process. That will go against Hawkins. Watkins here to shoot 2. First shot on its way and gets it in. Lyles will now check into the game. He will come in for Tennant. Next free throw is no good. Rebounded by Land. Land going to take it quickly the other way. Drives. Layup, no good, but he's fouled. This one will go against Shirley, his first, team's first of the second half. 2 free throws coming up for Land. Panthers 2 of 11 from the line in the first half. And that shot's no good. Here comes the next free throw for Land on its way. And gets that one to go. He's got 5. It's a 53-point Panther lead with 1:04 left in the third. Lyles inbounds into Watkins, and Watkins will cross the timeline. Picks up his dribble and gets his pass intercepted by Land. Land across the timeline quickly. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Maddox. Maddox turnaround jumper in the lane and nothing but net. He's got 7. They lead at 61 to 6. Watkins across the timeline. loses it into the hands of Maddox. Maddox, he crosses the timeline. Layup, up, no good. Rebound Hawkins, no good. Can't get his own rebound, and it will go to South Lawrence. Watkins across the timeline, under 30 seconds left in the quarter. Gets a screen from Shirley, and he gets his pass stolen by Land again. Land has a bunch of steals here. Nice pass, no good. Rebounded by Hawkins, that shot's no good. Maddox it's Land that gets it up, and he checks it in. He's got 7, they lead at 63-6. Lyles with it, 5 seconds remaining, crosses the timeline. I don't think he knows how much time is left. And that's the end of the quarter. All E.O. Coffman, they lead at 63-6 as we head to the fourth. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Coffman, some new Panthers into the lineup as I try to figure out who is who here. Now fresh in the game, Corbin White. It's Moore. Tries to get it down low. The pass is deflected out to Tenen. They go the other way. Vallis. Here's a shot. No good. Rebounded by Saber Franklin. Puts it up. No good. Battle for the rebound. And a jump ball. Looks like the original starting lineup came into the game here for the Stallions. Chapman gets the inbounds, barely stays in bounds. And it's his pass deflected out of bounds. Andrew Massa deflecting it away, inbounds back into Chapman. Deflected out to Vallis. Vallis here to Chapman, try corner three. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound here by Maddox. Max working the other way. He'll drive, kick out the Waller. He'll try a three. Nothing but net. His first points of the game. They lead at 66-6 under minute 10 here into the quarter. Chapman over to Vallis. Thinks about three, pulls it down now to Chapman. He'll drive, throws up a shot, no good. Max comes up with the rebound, barely stays in bounds, and he'll come out with it. Maddox drives, kicks out the Moore. He'll try three. Excuse me, that was White that tried a three. Head now to Chapman. Chapman to Franklin. Franklin shot up, no good. Rebounded here by Thornton, throws it back. Chapman Moore's going to come up with it. He's going to take it the other way. Moore spins, shot up, no good, but he's fouled. And the foul will go against Vallis. His third, team's second here of the second half, and Moore to go to the line to shoot two. Maddox is out. Tatum Stutz is in. Panthers are 3 of 13 from the line. First shot here from Moore, no good. Next shot here from Moore on its way, and nothing but net. He's got 7, he'll check out. Cox will check in. 67-6 is the Panther lead 4:02 remaining. Tennant has it across the timeline, dribbles out of trouble. Goes into the lane, kicks it to Franklin. Franklin spins, fight for the ball. And Franklin comes up with it, gets it out to Valles, now to Tennant. Tennant near to Valles, he'll try a deep three. Off the back iron, no good, rebounded by Waller. Waller now ahead here to Corbin White. White across the timeline. He's going to step up. Foot on the line, his shot is no good. Mouse's shot blocked by Franklin into the hands of Chapman. Chapman will bring it across the timeline. And will step back out. Inside to Franklin. Franklin try to bullies his way in and gets a shot up off the glass for 2. Leads all Stallions with 6 points. That's Stutz across the timeline. Over to Waller. He'll try a 3 from the wing. No good. Rebounded by Franklin. Franklin ahead here to Chapman. He drives. To Valles. He'll try a 3. No good. Rebounded by Cox. Cox will take it across the timeline. Gets it here to Stutz. He'll try a 3. No good. Cox with the one-handed rebound. Head here to Massa. Throws it up. No good. Rebounded by Tennant. Tennant picks up his dribble. Gets ahead to Valles. He'll cross the timeline. 2:35 remaining in the game. Valles over to Chapman. He'll try a 3. That one's no good. Fight for it. Chapman comes up with the rebound. Now being double teamed on the sideline. And a timeout here called by Abby Prince. 2:20 remaining in the game. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
And back here at Coffman, Abby Prince calls her second and final timeout here of the half. Coffman leads at 67-8 over the rivals in South Lawrence with 2:20 remaining. Valles take it out of bounds here for the Stallions, gets it into Chapman. Chapman dribbles and runs into Tennant, but keeps the ball, gets it back to Tennant. He spins in the lane and gets a shot into the hands of Franklin. Franklin's going to go up and get fouled. Franklin going to go to the line to shoot 2. Stallions 2 of 12 from the line so far. His first shot's on its way off the glass, no good. Minute 51 remaining in the game. Next free throw. And gets a friendly bouncing in. Franklin leads all Stallions with 7. 67-9 is the Panther lead. Stutz across the timeline, gets it to Waller. Waller drives the baseline and gets his pass intercepted by Thornton. Thornton going to take it the other way. Drives, throws up a shot off the glass and in. Harley Thornton with his first bucket leads down to 67-11. Stutz across the timeline now to Cox. Cox gets it down low to Massa. Massa being triple teamed. Right-handed hook shot and gets the friendly bouncing in. 69-11 is the advantage. Minute 15 remaining. Tennant drives the baseline, layup up and in. His first bucket. Stutz, he goes to work quickly. Gets it to Cox. Cox facing the zone, picks up his dribble to Stutz. Skip pass to Waller. Waller saves it. Drives the baseline to Cox. Cox loses it off his foot and out of bounds. A whole new 5 to come into the game here for the Stallions. Original starting lineup checks out, and the other 5 on the bench check in. Lyles inbounds into Watkins. Watkins across the timeline, gets over to Shirley. Shirley going to try a deep 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound and the putback by Mike Bromley. His first shot, his first bucket. 40 seconds remaining now. Stutz Down low to Mossa. Mossa's fouled from behind. Actually, a timeout is called by Holman as Corbin White will come back in the game. Stutz will check out. Cox will take it out of bounds. Inside to Mossa, right hand hook shot. That one's in on the low bar. He's got 4. 71-15, the Panthers lead. Watkins across the timeline. This pass is stolen. Going the other way, don't have his name, and he tries to save it and can't. Clock stops at 21 seconds remaining in the game. Lyle's going to bring it across the timeline. He dribbles. And barely keeps his trying some twister game there. Gets it to Watkins. Now Lyles regains it. 5 seconds remaining. He'll try a deep 3. No good. Rebound by Coffman. And that will be the end of the game. Panthers go on a roll. They win this one 71-15 over their rivals in South Lawrence. So a doubleheader sweep. Panther girls win the first game. The boys take the second game over the rivals in the Stallions of South Lawrence. That will do it for our broadcast tonight. Our next one will be Tuesday as Lawrence County has its season opener at Hardin County. For Kevin Wright, I'm AJ Good here on the X Sports Network. Have a great evening.
This is the X Sports Network.